Well, today's project's going to be extending out our driveway a little bit. As you can see here, we have pretty much a parking lot, yet Amazon and people that come here for the first time to visit tend to keep driving into the mud over here. So I've already cleaned it up, but after the winter, this was a mess. People were just driving in it, backing up. It's a little deceiving, but a lot of times when, like I said, Amazon or delivery trucks come, they pull in and they back out. They either go too far, or if we do have all of our cars parked right here, it does kind of tend to be an issue because they don't have a lot of turnaround space. So this is sort of the setup here. Our driveway comes down and turn into here. So what I'm going to do is actually just add on. I've marked out some lines here in white. I'm actually just going to extend this out about 8 or 9 feet. The thing with this as well is my plan actually long term would probably be put in a stone driveway to the back yard. So this will kind of not only be a spot we can park some cars this way, also help with the turnaround, but eventually it'll be the beginning of the road heading back there. So it's not a waste of material by any means or unnecessary. It'll pay off in the long run no matter what. My goal is probably to actually sort of swing it in here because, like I said, eventually it'll be a drive back there. So maybe I'll just kind of make a curve right here. So I'm just going to dig out some of this topsoil. I got 20 tons of stone delivered. That should be enough to just fill this in. And then just do a little bit of touch up on the driveway after this winter. Unfortunately, I had a lot of topsoil rush over onto the driveway, but it's a little low anyway. So what I'll end up doing is just grading this and eventually doing a whole top layer of stone on the driveway. But I'm going to wait till we're done grading and moving more dirt around and all that. So for now, right now, I'm just going to start digging this out so I can make room for this stone. Alright, so all this is boxed in. You could probably see I got about, it's hard to see on camera, but I got 8 to 10 inches excavated out of here with all this topsoil. It's actually really hard dirt. So took about 8-10 inches out of here. Now we're just going to fill this with stone. I got a nice, the reason you want to box this out is so that your stone doesn't disappear into the topsoil later on, because that's exactly what happened. You want a nice clean boxed edge like that, so that you have stone and soil right up next to it. If you just simply put stone on top of dirt, it's just going to get washed away, especially when you're driving on it. It's just going to keep pushing around. What I actually like to do, and I will do eventually, is put in a 2 by probably 8 or 10, sink that right in the ground alongside the back of this when we're completely done, and that gives you a nice crisp clean edge to even weed whack against. But I'm going to do that later because we still have a lot of driving over this to do when we put the pool in and whatnot. So we'll end up making a little mess out of it, and I don't want to break the wood that we put in there driving the excavators over it. So yeah, I'm just going to load this stone in here and get this thing leveled out. Well, I just got done grading everything out. That worked out perfectly. Had the exact amount of stone that I needed. I actually needed just small half a yard just to do a pad in the back of the house for putting our heat pump back there, which will be another video. So this is the final product. Came out really, really good. Again, you may not be able to tell in this video, but the grade, I also had to just make sure that eventually when we pour concrete all the way up by the garage, that it's pitched slightly towards this ditch line here. So I didn't want to make, this higher up in this area, so I had to just be careful of that. Luckily, when we did the rough final grading last year, we took that into account. So I could even just see by eyeball that this slopes this way, but it's going to be perfect. I'll probably only do like a 4-inch total drop. It doesn't need to be screaming to shed the water off here. Especially eventually we will do a heated driveway in this portion. It'll at least just be in this area, not the entire length of the driveway, but it'd be nice just to have this part heated to melt snow. So yeah, very happy with it. Now I'm actually going to be able to just park some vehicles backed up this way. That'll leave us plenty of room for if people are pulled in there to still be able to back out even if there's cars here. And like I said earlier, then we can later on extend this road back if we ever build a shop or a pool house or something back there. That's kind of the end goal, is to be able to, the pool house is going to also have just a little studio bedroom and kitchen in it, so that way if people want to come over and stay, they can stay there. And it's not a big deal in the summer to park here and walk back there. There'll be a sidewalk, but in the winters here, it's pretty nasty, especially where there's an open field on that side of the house. The wind and the snow just build up, and it'd be nice to just be able to drive back there, park right next to it, and go inside. So yeah, a successful project. One of many this year. This is just one of the things I've been waiting for spring to come to finish up. And yeah, the skid steer I actually got running mint. We did some maintenance on that, got some videos on that. So this is the first time I'm kind of kicking its butt this spring, and of course it did great. So I guess with that said, see you guys on the next one.